So let's fix the typography also before we continue with the different parts. I have something about the typography here, but maybe we should also have some kind of label for this one. Now I got that one instead of a star. Typography. Okay, first of all, I would like to target all headings, H1, H2, H3, H4, and all the way up to H6. And what I would like to do is that I would like to set the font weight to bold. And then I also, because text needs space, and a heading needs some kind of air around it to stand out a little bit more. So here we are going to add also a margin top. And when adding margins to headings, you should always think about that heading should always be closer to the text it belongs to, and that is the text that follows. So you should set the higher margin top than a margin bottom. So here, let's set that to 2.5 ems, and then we need to go back and take a peek, and margin bottom, and set that to maybe half m. Like that. And now my prettifier moves all of these rows into one line each to be easier to read. Okay, now we can see that I got them bold and I got some air between. That looks good. I missed the H3. Like that. I saw that because this one didn't get anything. Okay, now as I set the margins in M, that means that when I now set the font size for the H1, that should probably have a font size of, let's go back here and take a peek at that one. Maybe that is 2.5 ems, or maybe even 3. Rocket Lab, yeah, it can be even a little bit bigger. Not 23 though. Rocket Lab. That was maybe a little tad too big. 2.8 and save. That will be good enough. Okay, as I set the font size to 2.5 ems, then also you saw that the text moved down, and the reason for that is that now the margins will be 2.5 ems out of 2.8. So that means that you need to multiply them in that case. So you get a lot more space between this one, and that is what you want. Okay, let's go for the H2s, and the font size for those maybe 2M, and we also need a text transform of those because I saw that they were all in uppercase, like that. Rocket experience, and now I can see another thing, and that is it is a tad too big. 1.8, like that. Better, but we also see that we have a higher line height here, so we need to increase that one also. Line, and maybe we should do that actually up here, because I guess they all need more line height. Maybe we should go for 140%. Yes, that looks okay. So now we have set with fonts. Well, we finally have the H3 also, and that is this text up here. So that should be slightly bigger. Font size 1.4 ems maybe, and then that's a little bit too big. 1.3. That's better, but then it also needs to have a font style of italic, like that. Yeah. That was it. Now we have set all the things about typography for the moment. We need to style the buttons, but that are more to the buttons and not about the typography.